Hello everyone and welcome back again to my channel. My name is Carl, as you know, your movie review guy. Shout out to new members and thank you for getting me 22 subscribers. I really appreciate it. Now I've also decided I'm going to start giving movie recommendations between Nollywood and Hollywood. So stay tuned and enjoy the show. Alright, so for today's movie review, I'm going to be discussing Now You See Me Part 2, aka Now You See Me, Now You Don't, aka Now You See Me, Now I'm Over It, because the movie was an epic flop. Don't get me wrong, the part one was amazing, featuring Jesse Elsenberg, Lizzie Kaplan, Morgan Freeman, and Mark Ruffalo. And the magic was what I don't want to talk about part one. I'm here to discuss part two. So for those of you who don't know, Now You See Me is a movie of magic and tricks. And part one did carry that out actually. But part two, they went from magic tricking to technology. For this particular movie review, I'm always going to make emphasis on the part one because the part one was just too good. The first problem I have with this part two, however, was the disbanding of the horsemen. So the horsemen, they are this group of people who do this magic trick together to get rid of the bad guys or to expose the bad guy. But in part two, they were not together, and not just that they were not together, they were not speaking with each other. Everybody had gone their separate ways, doing their own separate things. That chemistry was not there, and that chemistry is one of the most important things needed to make part two work out even better. My next problem with the movie is the plot itself. It felt like the plot was doing a lot of acrobatics. It also felt like everybody in this movie was allergic to simplicity. And I swear, anytime we discover a plot, it's as if they're like, oh, it's supposed to happen like this. And they do this so they can connect this plot to the next plot. Sometimes there is beauty in simplicity. My third problem, this one I think I mentioned this earlier, is the dependence on technology. This part two leaned more into technology and futuristic nonsense than actual magic. In part one, god, part one was just too good. There was this camera, videography, everything was just like it felt magical. You feel like you're watching an actual magic trick. But part two was just technology, decoding, unlocking. What's going on here? Like, where's all the magic? Deceive us. We want to be tricked. We want to be deceived. The last two issue that I had with the movie that I think it's made it flop was the fact that um nobody's life was really at stake. There was really no high stakes. I don't think anybody was actually in danger. And Mark Ruffalo being the mastermind behind it at the end, I'm like, bro, haven't you done enough? You might enjoy the part two if you've not seen part one, but a solid 4 out of 10. I'm sorry. The performance, the actors, they tried, but not really. I didn't really enjoy them to be honest. But if there's going to be a part two of any movie, please, sometimes you can either stick with simplicity or just don't do a part two. Just leave us alone. Hmm? Okay? Alright, that is my movie review on Now You See Me, Now You Don't Pass to, aka Now You See Me, Now I'm completely over it because I will not be watching it again. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little review of mine. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.